This video is a fan review of the new single Scatman and Hatman by the artists Bega and Scatman John. I claim fair use of video and music clips for discussion and illustrative purposes. No copyright infringement is intended, and I acknowledge that all music and imagery belong to the respective copyright holders. As I mentioned in my last video, despite passing on in 1999, Scatman John's legacy continued. His big hit, Scatman was sampled and remixed in the past 10 years. In 2009, Mark O covered and remixed the song.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the Scatman can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the Scatman stutters but doesn't never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing. You want the Scatman.
In 2011, Japanese artist Mishi sampled the track for her song, All About the Girl. As did Danish hip-hop singer Joey Moe in his song Doppelschlag. In 2016, 2 Chainz featuring Lil Wayne based their song Got a Lotta heavily on it.
We got a lot of dope. We got a lot of coke. We got weed. That's a lot of smoke. Yeah, that's a lot of hope. Yeah, we got a lot of dope.
The song also became something of a YouTube meme, featuring on parody, blooper and gaming videos. John and his music was still being discovered by new audiences up to today, but there was nothing new. Until this month. Back in 1999, 4 years after the song Scatman had topped the charts, this gentleman popped up to make his name with this little ditty.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
Bega went to #1 with his hit Mambo No. 5, based on the Perez Prado track. Funnily enough, Scatman John released his track, Scat Mambo, Patricia, in 1998, also based on a Perez Prado track. It seems dance music in the late 90s was taking on a Latin flavour. Lou went on to have a successful career with several albums and singles in the new millennium. Earlier this year, I got wind of something interesting happening, which got me very excited. I began scouring the Amazon listings for ages until finally, on the 16th of May, a new song entitled Scatman and Hatman was officially listed. This was a duet single between Scatman John and Bega, scheduled for release on the 14th of June. The wait has felt like forever. There were no samples of the track available before the official launch, and the official Scatman John Facebook page was reactivated to count down and promote the single. In fact, my previous tribute video was used as the 3 days to go marker, which I was very pleased with. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's just under an hour, but gives you the timeline of John's success leading to his tragic death, with a smashing merchandise collection section at the end. So here we are. On Thursday the 13th of June at 10 to midnight, I checked YouTube, and the video for Scatman and Hatman had officially hit. I'm still using the Mac from 2009 and iMovie 08, so I can't do picture-in-picture, but here's my reaction to watching the video and hearing the song for the first time. It's the first time since Marco's remix in 2009 that the song has had an official relaunch. I absolutely love it. The song is still as catchy today as it was back in 1995 and is a true testament to John Larkin, Tony Catania and Ingo Kays. Lou Bega gives it his all and the video is bright and colourful. I particularly like the backing dancers swapping his hats throughout. They were fantastic. Lou brings an energy and coolness that sweeps you along, and John is represented through footage from the original Scatman video, including some outtakes or alternative takes which I didn't recognise from the original video. I saw an interview with Lou Bega in the run-up to the launch in which he said he wrote the lyrics for the track in half an hour. There's no deep message here, and John's sections are just taken wholesale from the original single. But it doesn't matter because it's such a fun track, and the good time Lou seems to be having is infectious. It's a great party tune, and I think everybody involved should be very pleased with themselves indeed.
Let's go, 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 and let the night.
As there was so little information about it in the run-up, I started wondering all kinds of possibilities for the track. Would they have used outtakes from some unused Scatman John song? Would we hear some audio from John that we'd never heard before? There was a photo posted on the Facebook page Countdown of John standing in front of a backdrop showing the Scatman video. I was convinced that this was taken from the Scatman and Hatman music video. How would they bring John back to life? A body double with John's face CGI'd onto it? Or cropped footage from previous music videos to make it look like he's interacting with Lou? In the end, it was just inserts from the Scatman music video, which, don't get me wrong, worked very well and looked great.
Scatman. And I'm the Hatman. I'm the Scatman.
It's a worthy relaunch of the original single that catapulted John to stardom. I bought the download from Amazon as soon as I'd finished watching the video. The purchase link is included in the description, and if you're a fan of Lou Bega or Scatman John, I highly recommend buying it. For the moment, it just exists as a download. However, I'm hoping it'll get a physical CD single release in the future. I'd like to be able to add it to my Scatman John CD collection. There's a magic about the song Scatman which keeps people revisiting it to sample and remix. I'm sure there'll be other tracks in the future which will draw inspiration from it and ensure that John's legacy continues.
I think that's just great.
I'm delighted to be able to buy a new Scatman John track. They seem to have made a big push to promote this, so I hope that it'll lead to renewed interest in John's work. I'd love it if there was some unheard tracks or outtakes that could be polished up, remixed and released from his original albums in the 90s. I'd also like to see a reissue of his old albums, possibly with alternative mixes, new artwork and liner notes. What I'd really like though, and I think this would be interesting, is to revisit some of the old tracks from the original albums and rework them from the ground up for 2019. Whatever happens though, I guarantee that I'll be buying any new Scatman John releases that they choose to put out. So that's my video on the brand new track from Lou Bega and Scatman John. I loved it and I hope it's successful for everybody involved, and I genuinely hope that it leads to more. I want to give a shout out to Lou Bega. I know I've been concentrating primarily on Scatman John in this video, but without you, this wouldn't have happened, so I'm sending out massive gratitude. Thanks very much, buddy. Like this video, check out my previous tribute video if you haven't already, and click the Amazon link below to buy a copy of the song. It's only $1.29 or 99 pence, which is great value and encourages more similar releases. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye on my channel for more animations. Maybe one day I'll be able to make another video like this about further Scatman releases. So, that was Scatman and Hatman.